my version of beef stew. I got turnip. I cooked the turnip separately. I added a little bit of brown sugar to it to sweeten up the turnip. Right at the end, though, you don't want to boil your turnip with this brown sugar in it. You put it in the last 5 minutes. You chop up your onion, you chop up your beef, you chop up your turnip, your potatoes. You start off with your beef, cook that up, you add your onions, and then you let that cook for a little bit. I added a quart of beef broth, just to kind of help me out. Paprika, garlic, salt and pepper, oregano, and Italian seasoning. And you just roll it. Roll the boil and let her cook. That means, why don't you fuck up? Leave me alone. Stop judging people for how they look. Oh, come in, Dorothy. I miss you, honey. I hope you're doing okay. I know you were going through it. Hello, Emma. Hope you're well. And Max, welcome in, buddy. Hassan, hello. Thank you, Juan. You're amazing. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Macy, hello. Thank you. All the way from Vegas. My goodness. Welcome in, Macy. Maureen, how are you, my dear? Yeah, it's one of my Halloween shirts, but when I commune with my ancestors, I usually put it on. Hey, Gracie. Foster, that means last name goes way back. Does your family have horses by chance? Did you have a great-grandmother and a grandmother named Emma? Because we might actually be related somehow, some way. Welcome in, Matt. Midnight Express, hello. We're going to get to a collective soon. Just having a quick smoke before we do. Take another look at the stew before we sit down. My first full day, no coffee. Would you believe it? I'm going to go back to coffee maybe tomorrow. But I got the beans, so I gotta ground that stuff. It's too loud at night. Right. Low battery, of course. You guys hear me? There she is, bubbling away. Yeah, I should plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. There we go. All right, my friends. Let's see. We got another. Mhm. All right. So, if you're an Earth sign, um, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you guys are gonna have your next. You're gonna be the next elemental read coming up. So that'll probably be tomorrow. Okay. So if you're an Earth sign, stay tuned for tomorrow's read. It should be on at 9:09 p.m. I'm gonna just keep it going with going with the flow with that, and then I'm gonna do water signs after that. I've already done the air signs and the fire signs, so if you are either or, go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. You can do that after if you want. Hmm. I'm just doing my daily email checks and stuff. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I've got a secret and I'm not telling. I'm not telling anything. I'm gonna keep my haters guessing. 'Cause they're nothing but a bunch of fucking idiots. They need to stay in their own fucking lane. And get the fuck out of mine. No, I'm actually quite excited for the next couple weeks to a month. The next month is going to be pretty good. Things are going to spin. And that's quite all right. Welcome in, Matt. Welcome in, kitty cat. Angels, ancestors, divine light. Guides, guards, protectors. Please bring us a beautiful message tonight. Something to look forward to. Let the haters hate, but they can hate over there. Any ill will against me on this live, let it be transmuted to prosperity, healing, and courage. As I call my power back from anywhere, anything, anyone that chooses any ill will towards me. Any leftover residue, let it be transmuted. And anything else left over that's clinging on like a fungus, let it be sent back to sender. And let it be bound to them until they learn perfect love and perfect trust within their hearts. Any ill will is sent to disrupt my rise. Let it be the sender's demise. Angels, what's the best, beautiful, blessed message for my collective tonight? What do we got going on? And what do we need to focus on to step into our higher timeline? Thrones. Opportunity for growth. This is a sacred time of growth, healing, and understanding. There's more information coming your way, and trust that all you need to know will be revealed to you in the perfect time, space, and sequence. If you're experiencing challenges, know that these are growing pains and are contributing to the more aligned future. Only good will come from this situation, so trust that life is guiding you to growth. Activation. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. If you're new here, take a look at the description box of the video. It'll show you how I run things here, and it'll answer any questions regarding this page, or what I'm offering, or what this place is all about here on my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Always like to have you here, providing you show up right and show up respectful. Sacred Feminine, what's the best blessed message for my collective tonight? Wow. Whew. I love it. All right, I'm going to do intuitive right now because I think it's needed. Michael says that I found myself very, well, I don't want to say angry, but frustrated. Like I'm desperately wanting changes, forward motion, an end of stagnation, feeling trapped. This is a perfect time to transmute, Michael. And instead of focusing on being trapped, instead of focusing on the desperation, instead of focusing on the challenges, focus on what you'd like in your life. Okay, bring yourself there. Bring yourself to the place in your mind's eye, the vision that you have for yourself. Bring yourself there. To have anything and everything that you need, anything and everything that you want, to be fully sustained and comfortable in your own skin. What would that look like to you? Write it down. If you need to bring it out into the physical, write it down. You can paint it. Grab some paints and a brush and a canvas and paint it. Paint what you'd like to see. And as you're focusing on this, of what you would like to see and what you want in your life, focus on that energy. Bring yourself into the focus of already having it. That you're worthy of it. And hold on to that feeling. And have 100% faith that you're worthy and that you are enough. This is the joys of our imagination. This is the joys of the ability to be creative. And if you don't know yet as to what you want out of your life or where you want to be, this is a perfect time to brainstorm. It's a perfect time to think and meditate on the perfect life that you see yourself living. And again, hold on to that picture. Hold on to the grace, the beauty, the excitement. Hold on to that feeling within you. And don't let anyone take you away from that, no matter what they say, no matter what they do. Hold true. Hold true to it. It's a Skull and Bones t-shirt. That's all it is. So, yeah. It's a great meditation on a daily basis. Specifically when you're feeling out of sort or off balance. It's good to take a spiritual bath or a spiritual shower and allowing the water to wash away the ill, washing away the negative feelings, washing away the negative notions, the negative words that's been said to you. Go out in nature and allow the sun to bathe over your skin and bring in the warmth of the sun, and allow the light of the sun to cleanse your inner parts of yourself. At some points, you very well could, in your meditation, instead of trying to clear your mind, you can focus on the good, you can focus on the positive, and where you would like to be, what you would like to see happen in your life. And when you have that, go within yourself and start to visualize the house that you would like to live in, the yard that you would like to have. Does it have a pool? Do you have a weight room? Do you have an office? Do you have a garden? And amongst this beautiful, inspirational imagination that you have that is extremely creative, at your own will, I would create a temple. Create a temple within yourself. This is where you go to gain protection, where you go to get an ease of mind and a peace, a tranquility, and build it to be a very powerful, very magical, very mystical, miracle kind of place within your mind's eye, within your visualization. And hold this temple as a sacred space for you. So when you feel uneasy, when you feel powerless, when you feel sick, when you feel down, depressed, desperate, when you're feeling trapped, you can always carry this place with you, no matter where you go, no matter what you do. It is always there within the confines of your mind and your soul. Michael, you might want to re-watch your inner temple. I do believe it is a video on the members side, I think. You may have access to it. Let me know if you don't, and I will make sure that you have access to it. I'm working on it, Kitty. I'm working on it. Within the coming months, I'm going to be making myself more available here on YouTube. As well, I will be making myself more available for personal readings through Hipsy. Lately, it's been lacking, unfortunately, due to situations out of my control. So, that is about to change. So, collective, we are beginning to awaken. We are at a precipice of understanding our true potential. It's only a matter of time until it all starts to click and make sense. And I don't know about you, but I'm excited for it. We came out here with the God card in reverse. And I do believe what that means is that we are releasing and we are letting go of the misconception of God. This is the deceptive God, the narcissistic God, the all-infering God that we've been grilled into our heads to believe. this particular deceptive God will soon be eliminated. Which brings me to my next card. We are moving into a time of the universal Christ. Of source consciousness. It is said to be Christ consciousness, but it is actually source consciousness. The true essence of source energy. The magic that's within our soul, within our hearts. And this is the source, this is the divinity that Jesus walked the earth with. We are moving back to the message of Jesus rather than the message of man. Just as much as Jesus was a man that walked the earth, he was also connected to that divine light within himself. And this is why he shone his light upon the world. And I do believe we are coming away from that deceptive God particle, we'll say, and moving into a more of a consciousness, a one consciousness. And this will bring great revelations to the collective going forward. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. Let's do a clarification on this. Great Spirit, can I get some sort of a confirmation on the deceptive God and to what the situation is with that and how to recognize? Yeah. Yeah. The deceptive God has created almost a reliance on our energy, on our magic. It's also depleted us of that magic. It's depleted us of our self-worth, thinking and believing on something outside of ourselves, when we are very much a part of that source energy, that source consciousness. Our very life depends on that source consciousness to be able to live, to be able to provide the collective with growth and evolution. Without that electromagnetic frequency within the heart that is the magic of the source energy, you would not exist. So we're pulling away from that. We're pulling away from the conflict of what that brings. We are opening up the essence of who we are and our overall intentions. Getting back to basics, getting back to what matters. And releasing the toxicity and the devil that chooses to deceive us. There's speculation to say that God is the devil, and they are one and the same. To say that God is of the light and the devil is of the darkness. And that we have both intertwined within us. And I think that was a deception and a fabrication. Can we get something on the universal Christ, Spirit? Can I get a message about the universal Christ? Universal Christ source energy. We've been missing out on the true essence of our own spirits. We've been missing out on the true essence of who we are and who we have always meant to be. We're starting to empower ourselves, and we're disconnecting from that spirit that has been deceptive. We're disconnecting from that darkness once and for all. Due to the deception, due to the lies. And we're moving forward in a new direction with new intentions and new beautiful beginnings, not only within ourselves, but in a brand new world. I've got full-on goosebumps. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm excited for this. As we recognize and as it comes to pass, we will start to see it evidently within our day-to-day life. As the sun becomes more powerful in the northern hemisphere, we call it our spring and our summer. As this becomes more powerful and more predominant, it will show and it will shine and it will reveal. And I'm excited for that. You will be shown the truth within yourself. Can I get some information on the revelation? Beautiful. We're starting off with a star, to have hope, to believe in a miracle. Collective, the miracle is you. It's always been you. You are the miracle of life. You are the star that is bright. We're all meant to shine. The revelation of the many different choices, possibilities, as well as the casting of illusions. To say my way is better than your way. No, your way is wrong. My way is better than my What this does is it creates an unrest. It creates an anxiety. What do we really believe in? Where is the actual true light coming from? The hangman, thinking that if we don't believe, we won't receive. But when we're deceived, we have to understand of where this deception is coming from, see the intention for what it is, and to see the programming that it beat into our skulls, and remove it, and finally release those burdens of the shame and the pain of the sacrifice. Finding balance within our magic, as above, so below, as within, so without. And waking up in the Great Awakening. It is the new earth. So continue having hope. Continue believing in yourself. Continue believing that there is going to be possibilities to transmute and to rise above that what is challenging us at this time. And you don't need to go into any book to find the answers. The only place to move and to move into and to experience and to acknowledge is the beauty within your own heart. This is why Jesus always said, love is the only way. Just think of how our world would be if we brought love back to the forefront. Instead of having hate and envy and ridicule. Think of what the world would be like if we all realized that we are brothers and sisters across the earth, across the planets. We are one and the same at a different frequency. People ask me, do I believe in aliens? No, I don't. Because when you think of things in a celestial way, we are all family. We are all one and the same from different frequencies due to our experience, due to how we live, due to how we think, and how we step forward into our reality. We will be the change that we wish to see in the world, but it's up to us to do it. It's up to us to make those actions happen. If we allow the deception to rule, it will meet our demise. And we cannot let that happen. We need to bring back the magic of the miracle and let it have force and work within our life. And the way we do that is following our heart. Not only for ourselves, but our communities. It is the only way we will rise above this. Whispers of the animals, animal spirit. Please bring clarity to the situation and bring us a message of what we need to know right now to step into our highest timeline. Let's work a 6 stack. We have Black Bear Guardian, a gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love and awaken my intuition and guide me. Realizing that there are infinite possibilities available to us. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light and abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Because we are guided, guarded, and protected, and because of the infinite possibilities available to us as individuals, and the ability for us to regenerate and to evolve into better human beings by the understanding of our brain and the love in our hearts. People are trying to diminish us of our prosperity. Prosperity came in the reverse, as well as the white stag and protection in the reverse. This deception is meant to bring us out of our true element of who we are and what we are actually capable of. However, I am going to read these right side up, just to remind us how very powerful that we actually are. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. All you have to do is remember. Let go of the past and embrace the change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. This is only just a confirmation as to what I've already said tonight. By the power of the guardians and the infinite possibilities, you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Again, let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. The ability to master ourself and step into the energy of infinite possibilities. by believing in those infinite possibilities and recognizing your ability to regenerate and evolve and learn from your experiences. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness and teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. We're in for an amazing abundance when we step into our power and when we remember who we are and what we're actually capable of. This does not surprise me in the least. But when we recognize our own internal abundance, we can recognize that abundance outside of us. Having the ability to regenerate and evolve and learn from our past, you can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of this journey that you call life. In the beautiful rebirth. To celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is timeless. Within the nobility of who you become. This will bring you prosperity and protection beyond measure. Mastering the ability to be abundant and prosperous in your rebirth. Becoming your master of abundance brings you the ability to be self-reliant. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here in the now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course, and make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. Welcome in, JJ. Welcome in, Brooke. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you have to face adversity. Take time to rest, to dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Become the mystic you are always meant to be. Poonam, you need to love yourself. And you need to learn how to communicate with your husband. And ask him yourself. Stop asking other people. I'm not going to read your husband's mind for you. Specifically when you won't even show up for yourself. Because if you did show up for yourself, you wouldn't be asking me stupid questions that you can find out on your own time. Collective, this is what happens when you come into my live and you ask foolish questions. This is why I ask you to show up right. I ask you to check out the description box for a particular reason. Great Spirit, what's the vibe? What's the vibe that we need to focus on? What do we need to pay attention to? What do we need to watch out for? Some of you might be masking the fact that you're depressed, the fact that you might be lost or feeling hopeless. You need to only look inside your heart. And maybe eradicate the psychopaths out of your life. They're not allowing you to breathe. They're not allowing you to let go. They're not allowing you to clear your mind with all their toxicity. And they're gaslighting you so that way you don't take legal action. But unbeknownst to them, they will be facing consequences due to their bad choices in the games and the mixed signals that they play. What they think that they're getting away with, they're not. And they will be brought to justice by the divine light. This particular full moon is going to be a doozy. It's going to be revealing that what was hidden. That what was masked. The masks are falling. We are now starting to find out and see the people that we chose to hang around with, the people that we chose to share our energies with. And we need to step into the revealing of this and the validity of this, of what your intuition is telling you. Welcome in, Josh. You're right on time. No need to apologize. You can do a rewind and make it a little faster. You can change the speed. These consequences of their bad choices that they choose to thwart us and gaslight us and abuse us, okay? It's because they're scared and they're envious of our new opportunities, our new career, our new successful businesses. They don't want us to glow up. They don't want us to step up into our new timeline. And the very fact that they are focusing on us and not focusing on their own is the reason why they will be left behind. Because you're nurturing, you're mentoring, you're filled with wisdom, and you're wanting to give back. But what you are giving to the collective, certain people want nothing of. But they want your divine energy anyway. But they don't want to listen on how they can receive that divine energy for themselves. They would sooner deplete you. They would sooner ruin your success. Because they're envious at the fact that they no longer reside within your same frequency. They see, they feel, they hear you pulling away in the actions. To those that are having a birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, you're dropping the saltiness. You're dropping the bitterness. You're letting go of anger. You're letting go of the pettiness. No longer allowing it to wreak havoc on your system. The masks are slipping, collective. That soon they're not going to be able to have their double life. Soon they're not going to be able to cheat. And soon they won't be able to backstab you anymore. They're trying to run away from their consequences. They're trying to run away and escape their denial with excuses. Because what they tried to do to take away your new opportunities, new career, and successful business, it was meant to make you burn out. It was meant to make you burdened. It was meant to make you feel empty. And when you are in the light of the divine, no one can stop you. And this is why they're stressed out. This is why they're worried. Because they have no other further ability to manipulate you. Because their masks are falling. You're no longer confused. You're no longer perplexed. You're no longer conflicted. You're no longer puzzled. You see it for face value. And that's why they're running. Some of them are shook. Some of them are scared of you. And this is why they're creating distance. This is why they would sooner not talk to you. And a lot of the time, when you step into the divine energy, you end up protected in more ways than you can even wrap your head around. So as you step into that divine energy, understand that certain people will fall out of your life for good reason, whether you understand it or not. The ability to nurture yourself, the ability to be gentle. It makes them miss you and want to talk to you. To the point where they want to be reunited with you. However, your discipline, your integrity, your strength blows their mind to the idea that they don't have access to your energy anymore. They don't have access to you anymore, whether they're near or far. And they end up suffering in silence of the broken dreams of wanting to manipulate you. Meanwhile, they're holding all their true feelings within themselves, thinking that the only way they can have you in their life is if they can manipulate you. Which is going to be soon a thing of the past. Collective, I feel that we're leaving them in the dust for good reason. Because they choose not to heal, they choose not to see the truth for who they are. And their bitterness. And you're done with making bad decisions. You're done with the continuous negative, toxic cycles. And you're done with these addictions. Collective, things are going to speed up. Once you step into this, once you step out of this, once you step through the door and into your new season, things are going to start to speed up. And things are going to fall into place in more ways than one. That's stew. Stew is starting to smell really good. yeah. Would you think about it? I actually know how to cook. Oh yeah, the potatoes are perfect. Look at that. They're falling apart. We've got beef. We've got onion. We got turnip. We got potatoes. We got garlic. Salt and pepper. And it smells fantastic. I'm gonna have to have me a bowl soon. Oh. And I usually add a whole thing of salsa, which I forgot. So I'm gonna add that in now. I'm gonna add a little bit more beef broth. Oh yeah, that brings a lot more color to it too. I like mine having a little bit of base of vinegar, and that's why I add the salsa. Oh, thank you, Josh. Yeah, love is the most important ingredient. You can't, you gotta try brown sugar in it too. It definitely makes the difference. Gonna turn that up a little bit more just to reduce. Not that I want to eat in front of you guys, but I want to try it. I want to make sure everything's good. Mm. The beef is cooked very nicely. The potatoes are, or the turnip is cooked pretty good. You can kind of taste the sweetness of the brown sugar. And again, when you're doing the brown sugar with the turnip, because I find turnip to be rather bitter. And I like to have a bit of a sweetness to it too. So what I'll usually do is I'll add brown sugar near the end of the boiling of the turnip. I cook the turnip separate. I add the brown sugar right at the end, and then I'll pour it right from the pot right into the stew. Because the turnip water still makes a flavoring for the stew. Mm. Mm-hmm. Max, that's actually why I'm cooking it. No, I didn't do cornbread. I was debating on maybe getting some for flatbread. Maybe doing a flatbread instead, but the thing is with the stew, I don't mind making a big huge pot of it because as the days progress it keeps getting more better and better and better. I find anyway. It just adds to the flavor. And when it gets to the point where it's cooled down, what I'll usually do is I'll put it in containers and I'll freeze it. So that way when I eventually get sick of it, I'm only eating half of it and I'm putting half of it in the freezer for later. So all I have to do is take it out of the freezer, put it in the pot, maybe add a half a cup of water, and cook it up. Oh yeah, Soul Tribe potluck, that would be amazing. Because I know I got a lot of good people here that are good cooks. And I think that would be awesome. Part of the reason why I want to have my own land in a compound, so that way tribe can come and visit anytime they want. I'm planning on building an oasis for all of us to just hang out and enjoy. Like, I even want to get a kidnapping team so that if you can't find the means to get there, I have a team that goes and travels to get you and brings you there. All expenses taken care of. Could you imagine? Wolf Shadow kidnapping service, but not for kids. I don't want to be, no, I don't want to be kidnapping kids. And even so, it's a willing, you're willing. Well, if you want to pitch in, you can pitch in. I'm not going to stop you. Let me try the broth. Yeah. It's a sweeter beef broth because of the brown sugar. 2 tablespoons is not a lot. Definitely having a bonfire. I'm totally game for that. Who knows, maybe I'll be a millionaire and I'll be able to just get myself a private jet. I'll just go around picking up everybody, dropping down at each of the airports. All you have to do is get to the airport. I pick you up and away we go. Private jet to Wolfie's hideaway. Yeah, we definitely have to be howling. In the off season though, I still want to be able to go around, and if there's people that are feeling trapped, such as let's say Michael and Kitty, and you guys need to get out of the situation that you're in, I'm gonna come by and be like, okay, just make sure you have a bag packed, or make sure you have all your important things that you want packed to leave the rest, and get the hell out of there. And then we basically work on getting you back living your best life. Whatever that might consist of. Would it consist of detox? Would it consist of empowerment? Would it consist of healing? Whatever it might consist of to make it happen. So darn good. I wish I could share it with you guys. I really do. It's absolutely amazing. I'm glad I made it. Maybe even just a helicopter. A Black Ops helicopter would be cool. Just think of it. You're in an abusive relationship, and you just tell your abuser, oh, I called in the troops. They're like, what are you talking about? You're delusional. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. And he's like, what the hell? What's that? Oh, it's a helicopter. Oh, what? Why is that helicopter so close? Why is it landing on the roof? I told you. I called in the troops. I'm out. Peace. And then just their jaw drop. You're not going anywhere. Yeah? Yeah? You think so, eh? You think you're gonna keep me here? Trapped? I don't think so. I got better idea. Well, can I come with you? No, you're not allowed. You're not invited. VIPs only. Just the look on their face would be priceless. You best mind your manners, Paul. You literally walked into a silly hat party without a silly hat. Awkward. And my mods are absolutely ruthless. You don't want to push them over the edge. So mind your manners. And that's not a threat. That's a promise. I really kind of feel bad sitting here eating in front of you guys, but I can't help it. It's just that good. I wish I could teleport you all a bowl, but I don't know if I have enough for 25 people. I think I might need a bigger cauldron. So, yeah, I don't want to say anything about that yet. Spirit's telling me to shut up. It's free to subscribe, princess. You can subscribe. You can check out the members section too if you like. But there is a cost to be a member. That don't seem right. Mm. Oh, okay. LK, thank you. Oh, gotta be careful. Can't make too much noise. I cooked up a nice stew. You can rewind to check it out. It takes one to know one, Sarah. Now, Sarah, you best mind your manners. You're rather insulting, to be honest. I'm clearly not a madame with a beard on my face. Cozy. It's going okay. How are you? Moment to moment, but for the moment, I'm okay. Hanging out with the tribe. It's awesome. It's amazing. I'm glad I made it. The roommate's not too happy about it, though. And I could care less. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna enjoy my stew. And I don't give a shit what time I made it. I really don't. I at least was nice enough to get all my cutting done and all the major noisy stuff before you went to bed. We're trying to be considerate. But I know I needed to eat, so. And I've got on this love kick of eating what I crave. So I've been craving stew, so I'm making stew. It's how I show love to myself. You know what? My members, my supporters, you're helping me eat right now. So, thank you. I appreciate the ability to make stew and share this experience with you. Might I add, I finally cleared a credit card. I don't have any more credit cards anymore. They're officially paid off. But now I have a phone bill that I need to deal with. So that's like $200 in the overdraft, but it's because the phone company decided to slap me with a $300 bill just off of that, plus my monthly service on top of it. So I've been getting late payments every month, and I've been paying it off a little bit at a time, So that way, like, I still have service, but it still runs over into the next month with an overdraft because of the non-payment of the $300. But I'm paying like $50 to $100 off plus my service, which is like, I think it's $125 for my monthly service. But if you're wondering why it's so much, it's because I have 100 gigs of data. So even if I was to be away from Wi-Fi, I'd still be able to go live, and I'd still be able to deal with that per month. And it also gives me the ability to call stateside. So I can call all of pretty well North America, minus Mexico. This broth is really good too. I'm not much of a soup kind of person, but this is a good broth. It's a really good broth. I'm quite happy how it turned out. Yeah. Yeah, we got some pretty good parks up here. Mind you, 60% of your pay per month goes to the bills, goes to tax, goes to the government. So 60% of every dollar you don't even make. It goes to services, it goes to the roads, it goes to taxes, it goes to like our so-called healthcare system, which isn't healthy or system. It's an absolute joke compared to the States. Oh, yeah. A plus. A turnip beef stew. Turnip, beef, potatoes. Just rewind. It'll tell you all about it. Like, it's so good I don't want to drink the water to wash it down. I want to, like, go get another bowl. That was amazing. I spent quite a few years in culinary arts, so I'm pretty good that way. Oh yeah. Is it too cold outside for a cigarette? Sure. Creepy, creepy. Oh, pardon me. Acid flashback, eh? Hold up. There's something better here. Hang on. There we go. Excel, keep your comments to yourself. I'm actually pulling back from smoking weed, which I've smoked it every day pretty well since I was 19, give or take. So, intuitive messages, put your hearts in the chat. Or your questions, if you have questions. Yeah. Give me something to tap into. I'm just going with the flow. Spirit's telling me that I can back off a little bit, so that's what I'm doing. I've been smoking it so long, and I'm just kind of, I went through a couple days of withdrawal, which is fine, whatever. You get teary-eyed, you get emotional, you get through it. I like being clear-headed, so I haven't really had anything to really um, usually I'll smoke weed to heighten my senses, to sort shit out in my head, and it tends to help me out that way. Oh wow. Somebody's drunk. Definitely not me. I listen to what Spirit tells me. I'm not gonna quit. I just slow down and like fall back a little bit, and I'll smoke one. I'm open to it, but right now, money wise, oh, it smells so good in here. I kind of want to leave this open a little bit, let some fresh air in. Eh, whatever. It depends on what you're smoking, kitty cat. If you've been more of a sativa smoker, try an indica. I find I can't smoke sativa. It doesn't work well with me. Michael, you already got your message tonight about meditation. Well, Dorothy, it's probably because of the medication that you're on. It probably reacts to the THC in probably not a very good way. So, it's not scary at all. It's not scary at all. No, I do not, Dino. And eventually I'm going to cut out cigarettes, but I want to be in a peaceful place in order to do so. Bye-bye. Yeah, I quit for 30 days. I went out to celebrate my 30 days smoke-free. I grabbed a beer, and the first thing I wanted to do was light up another cigarette. But I know if I quit smoking, I know my visions are going to be coming in a heck of a lot harder, and my dreams are going to be coming back, which is only going to be making my messages here on YouTube that much more spooky, shall we say. I believe that, XL. Hey, McCoy. I gotta go stir the stew. She's bubbling up. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Toil and trouble. Cauldron burp and cauldron bubble. Yeah, I think she's good. She's turned into a nice stew now. Since I put the salsa in there. Gonna grab myself a scoop. Just to give it a shot. Just to try it out with the salsa. And I'm gonna turn this off. And let it settle. Yeah, the rock pot. It's amazing. It's amazing. Rewind XL, you'll find out. I show the salsa in the video, so you just gotta rewind. Back about a half hour, give or take. Cozy. No, it hasn't. The current state of the world is what's killed all motivation and happiness. It's not the smoking. It's the current state of the world. If anything, I would think that it'd probably make you want to smoke more, if anything. No, it's just the smoking didn't stop. It didn't stop working. It just, your stress overtook your inner balance. That's the hard part. And it's usually because we lose faith, we lose our strength, we lose our focus. But we think it's the substances because that's what's drilled into our head. Cozy, look at the state of the world. It's not about communication. half to 3/4 of the people you're no longer communicating don't have a place in your life anymore. The people that are no longer serving us are falling out, and they're falling out for good reason. They're not in the same vibration as you. That's why you've lost communication. It's happening for a reason. Yeah, maybe it is time to cut back a little bit there, kitty cat. Just a little bit. Smoke a doobie once a day. Nurse the same joint. Have a couple puffs, put it out. Have a couple puffs, put it out. But as you start to sort out your thoughts, and you're sorting out your challenges, the need to smoke falls away. The need to smoke it so much because you're stressed out, it falls away eventually. Yeah, the salsa gives it a totally different kick. But as the whole thing is we lose focus and we lose our confidence in ourselves. We lose our motivation due to the stress. But it's not the smoking that gives us the stress. I think cigarettes really saved my life. They've actually kept me out of jail. Weed saved my life at the time when I was really, really down and depressed. And it actually saved my life from committing suicide. Welcome in, Mandy. Weed saved my life a couple times, actually. I don't know where I would be without it. That's why I don't want to really give it up. I'd rather just fall back and slow down. And it doesn't have a power over me. If anything, cigarettes has a power over me. But even today, I made myself sleep in today. I took the day to just rest and sleep. And I feel better for it. But I didn't go to bed until like 5:30, 6 o'clock. in the morning. I sleep in until about mid-afternoon, and then I wake up. I get ready for my live tonight, and yeah. Yeah, that works. Yeah, the salsa brings it to a whole new level. Well, when you're no longer having to wake up for the 9 to 5, and you can release yourself from the matrix, like all of the stress pretty well fell away. It's really a beautiful feeling. Like, I barely look at the clock. I look at it for angel numbers, and that's about it. Unless I have an appointment or whatever, that's the only time I click in back into the matrix, is if I have an appointment to go to. Otherwise, I release myself. I sleep when I want to, I wake up when I want to. It is what it is. It releases a whole bunch of pressure of trying to be a part of something that I really don't want to be a part of. Well, Maureen, you just got to go to bed earlier. So that way you can still sleep in, and you can still wake up at a half decent hour. Right? Yeah. Once you break free, there's no going back. I hope so, Maureen. Pardon me. That means it was good. You might want to look into putting some salt water into your bed. Cozy. Because it will, and even like putting blessed sea salt under your mattress, because it will protect you when you sleep. And when you are awoken in the morning or at really stupid hours, it's because people are throwing you magic, throwing you evil eye. AC, you're looking like an asshole. I'm not tired. Don't tell me what I look. I don't need to know your opinion of what I look like. Keep it to yourself. I don't need your opinion. Hello, Amber. Moment to moment. Things are alright. For the moment. Spirit says there's another collective coming at you. Thank you, Trudy. Spirit, thank you for helping me be a good cook. Hey, Michael. I'm not sure about magnesium, but melatonin, don't take melatonin on a regular basis, because your body becomes dependent on it. You're better off, I heard if you eat bananas, they can help you sleep. Warm milk helps you sleep, with a bit of vanilla. Potato stew, that'll help you sleep. Synthetic melatonin, because the body naturally creates melatonin, right? So to top up your melatonin, it makes you have a reliance on it. And it screws up your internal clock. So I swear against melatonin. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. And specifically with me, over the years having nightmares, the last thing I want to do is have melatonin to the point where I can't wake up. And then I'm stuck in the nightmare until it's over. Until the melatonin wears off. Really, Spirit? Okay. Hmm. Wow. Yeah, that works too, Dorothy. Yeah, Marine, that's the way to do it. So we have the 2 of acorns here, the 3 of shells, 8 of feathers, the king of crystals, the page of shells, the sun, and the page of feathers reversed. I have the feeling the trolls are, they'd be trolling, so subscribers only. There we go, there Max, you don't have to break a sweat. So what this is telling me, there's something coming to light, collective. And the only thing that we need to be focused on is our celebration. Tribe love. That's all. The ability to have courage to dig deep within our subconscious, to sort out our thoughts, to sort out our true essence of who we are, and stand on business. Have the courage to make the commitment to ourselves. Of who we choose to be. That's why we are a human being. It's not about a human becoming. It's not about what we want to become. And the current matrix has got us trying to become something. And it puts us under so much pressure of becoming something. When just as we are in our own essence of who we are, as we are right here in the now. We are beautiful. We are magic. And we are worthy. Just to be in the energy that we are. It gives us the ability to use our intuition and be inspired by celebrating who we are in the moment. Things are going to be revealed, and there will no longer be a need to discover or we won't need to necessarily explore anything, because we will know deep within ourselves of who we are and what we're meant to be. The call is coming from inside the house. Within our intuition, in our heart, and our soul. That's what's calling to us. Stop getting so distracted on everything outside of ourselves. And start focusing on what's within us as individuals. Stop trying to become something that everybody else expects you to be. And just be you. Allow your intuition to guide you. Allow your inspiration to guide you. We all have the ability to become something. We can become anything we want. But the only thing is that's stopping us in becoming who we want to be is who we already are. The outer distractions, they don't mean anything compared to what we are, or who we are, or who we choose to show up as. As long as we are guided by our mind and our heart, our intuition, and our soul, everything will fall into place. I've never met so much resistance when I tried to become something other than myself. I've never met with so much resistance and so much pain and so much sadness as to try to become something that somebody else wanted. But when I started to focus on me, and I started to go within and allowing my intuition to guide me, I realized I was fine. I was perfect just the way I am. Choosing to be in my authentic energy. And It's exhausting trying to put on a mask and be something that you're not. It's extremely debilitating. The pressure, the expectation. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Like some of us, we like animals. So, work with animals. Be a vet. Be a trainer. Be a washer. A groomer. We like math. Go be an accountant. Be a statistics major. I don't know. Work with statistics. Work at the bank. We like creating. There's a whole bunch of different mediums that we can use to create. Whether it be painting, whether it be carpentry, welding. We have all these different choices to be who we want to be and to follow in the footsteps of what we want to become, right? Who did you want to be when you grew up? To get in touch with your inner child and to allow your inner child out to play and to remember the innocence that you have within you. It opens up the ability to your imagination. It opens up the ability to your intuition and what inspires you. So if you're lost and you don't really know exactly where you're going or what you want to do, get in touch with your inner child. Build up a new relationship with your inner child. Build a new relationship within the innocence of your spirit. It will help you. And the ability to have many different choices gives you ability to choose, to try different things, to see what works for you, to see what doesn't. It brings you to a whole new perspective and possibilities. Well, Kitty, I would hope that you wouldn't want to do animals. That's a little kinky, if you ask me. Definitely not in my wheelhouse. But to work with animals, sure. I always wanted to work with horses. I wanted to work with horses, to train horses, to ride horses. I'm short enough, but I would have to lose, what, 40 pounds? I'd have to work out every day. I'd probably have to fast on a weekly basis. Because they want you in between 100 and 120 pounds to ride horses. To be a jockey. At one point I was training dogs. That was okay. But it really wasn't what I wanted to be doing. I'm pretty good at carpentry, building furniture and structure as well, building construction. I really enjoyed working with wood, but with the saw and the dust and the sawdust, ugh. after a while you get choked up because of the dust. So I kind of fell back off of that. I got into traffic control, and that just about made me snap out because people just don't know how to drive, and they try to skip out of the line and go around people, and then you gotta like throw your sign at them and be like, yo, this is my street right now. You're gonna listen to me. I am the one directing traffic. Either have patience or go back the other way. Take another route. I tried factory work. Worked in a bunch of different factories. I worked in an antique warehouse at one point, making shelves and staining and painting them for restaurants. Hey Leo, welcome in. So ultimately, collective, we need to start focusing on who we are and not what we're having to become or what everybody else wants us to become. We don't have to put on a mask to be who we are. We can step into our authenticity of who we want to be. Get creative with it. Work with things that you're good at. Work with things that you can excel at. Things that you already know. And the thing is you have the ability to explore different ideas to see if it's right for you. And it's always good to try something different, something new every once in a while, to see if it might be something that we want to continue with, right? And even so, maybe we don't. Maybe we find out that it's not necessarily for us. That doesn't make us a failure. It doesn't make us, it doesn't give us any right to feel bad about the whole idea that we're choosing against it. Sometimes we have things come into our reality to try, and if it resonates with us, it does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. So that's up to you. It's for your choice. But you shouldn't have to become something that somebody wants you to become. Such as parents that have had children and have already planned out what they want their children to be or who they want their children to be. No, it's not the parent's choice. It's the child's choice. It's about the kid. It's about what they want to become. It's who they want to be. All these parents that push all this pressure onto their kids to be something that they don't want to be, to get them to put a mask on that they don't want to wear, it takes them away from who they are. It takes away from their authenticity of just being them, just themselves. But now we're in a position where we need to kind of work with what is in demand now. We need a lot more tradespeople. We need a lot more electricians. We need a lot more builders. We need a lot more plumbers and roofers to build houses. We've got a housing crisis across the world right now. So maybe take a chance and maybe get into something that's new, something of a demand, something that you feel that you can excel at, and enjoy the process of experiencing it and learning from it. And at a later date, if it's not something you want to do anymore, that doesn't make you a failure for changing your mind. But the ability to make that choice, to go towards something that you more or less resonate with rather than to not and just stay unhappy. Like, for instance, my cousin, she spent most of her life in school. Probably because she had a hard time living up to her parents' expectations of what they wanted for her. Meanwhile, she should have just followed her own heart with what she wanted to do, rather than trying to excel and to be someone that her parents would be proud of, when she should have been proud of herself the whole time. Because she's worked hard to become who she is today. And I think she lost part of her life because of it. Because she had so many expectations on her shoulders. And as far as I'm concerned, school should be free. We shouldn't have to pay for school. It should be free. You should have the ability to go in one course. Okay, it's not for me. You should be able to switch over to another course. You shouldn't have to wait halfway through the semester, in order to switch to another course. Because it takes away from the experience. It puts extra expectation. It puts extra pressure on you. And when you're in learning, you shouldn't have any type of pressure. Because it's learning. You're learning about something. It should be fun. It should be an experience to look back on and say, oh, I really loved going through that class, or I really loved going through that experience. Even if it necessarily wasn't for me, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed what I learned. Even if it wasn't in the resonation of what I wanted to do. But to open up your heart and your mind to the potential that you have infinite possibilities available to you now. Specifically with the way that electronics are nowadays. You can become anything you want. Yes, I do, Nico. Go ahead and check out the description box. Once we decide to step back into our authenticity, we are going to find fulfillment and celebration. We are going to find fulfillment and the ability for things to start taking off for us in a better position and in a better direction. To release the pressure of what everybody else wants and to step into what you want. Taking back your power and releasing the burdens. This is what we have to look forward to. And everything will be revealed to you as soon as you go within yourself and find out the truth about you. The ability to stand into your authenticity and not have to wear a mask that somebody wants you to wear. Sky's the limit. We have infinite possibilities available to us at any given time. And it's up to us to make the choice of what we want to do with our life. But you look at the world, you look at what the world needs. And you ask yourself, how can I help the world? How can I be of service? How can I be of an impact to the world that is going to help it get better, rather than be in such a chaos? It's going to take absolutely every single one of us to get there. It's going to take absolutely every single one of us to get inspired and to move forward. But we can't move forward without knowing what we want. We can't move forward without knowing who we are. It starts within. It's always been about what's within us. Stop getting distracted by outside of us. And things will start to fall into place for you. On that note, collective, I'm gonna go and get another bowl of soup. I'm gonna end out the live tonight. If you're an earth sign, stay tuned for tomorrow night's live. We're gonna do a elemental earth sign read. So if you're an earth sign, come on back tomorrow night and come check out the live, okay? To my tribe and my supporters, I absolutely love you with all my heart, and I thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. And go get it, Cozy. I dare ya. If you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself. So that way, you can be good to others. And happy full moon in Libra. Manifest your wildest dreams within the infinite possibilities that you have available to you. And watch the miracles unfold in your life. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you in the next video. I'm glad to see you back, Cozy. Have a good night, everybody.